Warning, this video contains heavy discussion of child porn. By the title of this video, you're probably thinking, this person must be out of their mind. But I can assure you that is not the case. My point for making this video is not to defend Noralities' artwork that was clearly sexualizing Bakugo, who is canonically a minor, but to point out my personal take on the whole situation and why I'm choosing to keep supporting her work for the time being. Please watch to the end before commenting on this. From the commentary I've watched from other creators on this subject, I've come to the same conclusion. She drew this My Hero Academia art 2 years ago and is no longer drawing such art. If I'm wrong, then please, by all means, correct me. Link me to her most recent piece of such art so I can see with my own eyes that she's a hypocrite. I'm going to make it abundantly clear. I do not support art that sexualizes minors. I do not find myself wanting to watch an anime if it portrays minors in a sexual manner in nearly every episode. Which is why I agree with so many of the points that Noralities was making in her videos. Humans by nature are flawed. We all do dumb things that we later in life regret. I'm no exception, and neither is Noralities. It sort of boggles my mind that cancel culture, the very thing she was trying to warn us about, is now rising up to bite her in the rear. While looking over the reviews on her videos, I couldn't help but sense an element of unfairness. Obviously, Noralities is morally struggling. This may be due to her past in drawing the very content she's now speaking against, but part of growing as a person is discovering what you want to stand for and cutting ties with what prohibits that. If she hadn't drawn such art in 2 whole years, we should honestly be praising her for becoming better instead of using the very fact that she did, regardless of how long ago it was, as fuel to cancel her with. Another problem that has had with Noralities is that she said a black character in Promised Neverland was offensive to black people. And at the time of watching her video, I didn't know because I don't watch Promised Neverland. So I took that with a grain of salt, and discovered, lo and behold, she was wrong. Black people are not offended by this character. My problem with Noralities isn't so much what she speaks about, it's how she goes about presenting it, which is a common gripe within this drama. She tells us how owning child porn is wrong, and she proceeds to show us a picture on screen, saying she has to prove her point, when there is a much more discreet way to handle such a situation. She could have just told us, hey, this author drew many pages of child porn, and provided us with links in the description so we can independently research the matter ourselves, rather than downloading the image to put in the video, therefore owning the child porn and going against her own morals, and exposing us to these images that she very poorly censors. As a community, we should be able to call her out on her mistakes. Yes, absolutely, but we should also encourage growth. We as a community should want to make the people in it better. And this is why cancel culture is such a big issue. Someone like Noralities may be trying to grow as a person, and cancel culture digs up a skeleton in their closet they haven't touched in ages and uses it to obliterate them. In conclusion, I want Noralities to grow as a person. I really do. While her points may not be in the right place at all times, I genuinely think her heart is. I ask that instead of destroying her on the spot, we instead try to help her become more mature. Because every single one of us has aspects of our lives we need to mature on. I have this very same feeling that things were unfair during another drama that happened in the art community recently, but I never said a thing about it, and in the end, my feeling was right. The one in the center of the drama was innocent. They had made mistakes, but they weren't an awful person like everyone had made them out to be. And if I'm completely wrong about Noralities, I want to be made aware. I will take accountability for it. Thank you for watching and have a lovely rest of your day.